Oh my god. Wait, is it working? Oh, it's working now. Wow. I think. Hi, Summer. I'm doing this stream a little earlier than usual, so I'm like tired. No, a little bit, you know. I took a shower, so I feel refreshed and everything. Let me make sure that everything is functioning. Ooh, let me see myself. Like, who's that, you know? I have so many tabs open and I close this. Okay. And my newsletter? No. What newsletter? I don't got no news. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's actually not coffee. It's like an herbal tea kind of drink. Because I've been, you know, consuming a lot of like hot energy things, you know. So I'm like trying to be healthier. It's not coffee. I could have. I mean, coffee will be a little darker in color, you know. It's kind of like a tea. But drinking it cold. It's meant to like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. No, don't be sorry, you know. I mean, maybe, you know, in a way, it is my kind of coffee, you know. I usually drink coffee though, you know, but not today because I ran out and I didn't buy them. But I've been, you know, I don't know if you know the concept, like, just in, like, I guess in Chinese medicine or also in many culture actually, like, you know, like, food that's considered hot in nature and cold, and been having a lot of hot stuff, so I feel like hotter. Even though I know I'm hot. But I'm just trying to balance, you know, it's all about reaching the equilibrium, you know, of everything. Anyway, I just need to feel refreshed to do this, you know. I mean, I thought about, like, instead of, like, trying to film the new episode, I should, you know, keep editing, but I feel like it's kind of weird editing on a stream here on YouTube. I don't know. Is it weird? I feel like it's more like a Twitch thing. Honestly, the things that I do, I feel like I should just like Twitch, but then I was like, I don't really do Twitch anyway, but like, I don't know, I'm confused. I'm just, honestly, I don't care. I'm just doing this, whatever, you know. I'm glad you're here, Summer. It does look like coffee, so let's just assume that it's coffee, you know, to avoid more explanation. I'm gonna be like one of those girlies, you know. Like, coffee. What am I doing? Anyway. That is the only ASMR. I mean, it's not even ASMR, but you know. I can come closer. That was a weird sound that I made. Never mind, you know. I'm not fit for that. Okay. Back to doing what I guess I'm good at. Oh, let me remove that. Let me just placing them down just because I just needed some sort of thumbnail, you know. But we don't need you anymore for now. Not yet. That's Echo, by the way, in case, you know, y'all don't know who that is. And this is Melanie, actually. Still hasn't created since day one. Hasn't spoken, you know, for even a line. But this is about to change because this new episode I'm about to film, you know, it's gonna get trippy. Like crazy. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Back on Dream on 1. No. At least 3. I guess I'm just gonna use this one for now. I do like coffee. I I don't know if you catch that, but I just say I drink like I do drink coffee every day. I'm like not obsessed. Like I can live without it, but I do like to start it with it. And I do like the flavor of coffee in general, like in desserts, especially. I like a little kick. And actually, I have a bunny at home back in Hong Kong, and her name is Coffee. So, she has the color of it, you know. Oh yeah, that could be dark. That could be like, you know, too strong. I'm okay with it if I wanted to feel like I'm like healthy. I probably prefer when it's like if I have to drink like black coffee or whatever. I prefer it like I can only take it like when it's cold, like ice, you know. I don't know, like those like drip coffee, like Korean style, like I don't really like, yeah, like if it's hot black coffee, and I do like my milk, even though I'm technically lactose intolerant, kinda. So I shouldn't be drinking that. But no, I mean I add other milk. But still, you know. I do prefer it when coffee is like mixed with milk or cream or whatever. Just, you know, blend it all, even though I know it's not as healthy. I love tea too. I love all kinds of tea. What is your favorite tea? Ooh. I'm in the wrong room. Damn. Am I not in a fair room? No. Oh. Hi, Thea. That's crazy. This background is crazy. It's like like Thea in heaven or something. Ooh, I like green tea too. I got some like new like matcha green tea powder when like a couple months ago in Japan. I haven't used it. I feel like I should start using them because I'm from Kyoto and they're supposed to be good. Did they all die or something? I feel like they all died, you know. And actually, this would make a cool thumbnail, isn't it? I should have used this as a thumbnail. They all died, you know. Right? Oh, Bova's here now. This is a mood. This is a vibe, right? You know. No, I don't want to. Let me casually just sticking. Hi, Christy. I'm not even starting the film, but yeah. I'm just doing this because I thought like this is a cool shot. Like they all died, you know. That's the end of the story. Like that is the tea, you know. Like maybe I'll use it next time, because you know we all know I'm not finishing the filming anytime soon. But maybe next week I wouldn't even stream. I would probably try to get the episode edited. No, they did not. It was just a glitch. I thought it looked cool. I thought like, you know, because I haven't loaded the chunks, and then they were just there, so it looked like they died. I mean, or maybe they did. Maybe that's the theory. That is the theory that, you know, it's a simulation, right? You know. Hello, the Silva. How's it going? Oh, I was supposed to post that. I should. Let me do it. How's it going? So what? Oh, well, the tea is, right now I'm filming, the third episode. No, the fourth. Oh my god, you know, I'm editing the third, filming the fourth, trying to multitask at the same time. But so this is a cute school where, like, you know, it's Everston. There are people with magic, we call Magelica, and then there's people without magic called Cypher. So here, this girl Cypher, you know, this is, you know, a Magelica. You know, they have like cool like shards to indicate that, like, you know, the school is kind of, you know, despite saying that they are like all about equality, they kind of, you know, kind of discriminative, you know. Yeah, they have some power. Like, this girl, like, specialized in, like, light power. We don't know about him. You know, he's kind of flopping, you know. He does ice power, and also he's on his phone because he's talking to his man, who's currently in a, you know, currently out of story because, you know, it's currently, for now, you know. Because he's like studying, doing an exchange program, you know, the Zero, Gray and Zero, you know. If you like that, my hot stopper, go check that out. This is Boba. Literally, he's the best. He does, you know, he's, you know, his love is boba tea, and he do cool bubbles, you know. Also, why is he sitting like this? Oh my god, he's not even sitting. Okay. This is Echo, you know, they're kind of a mystery. But we're gonna hot launch them, and there's this. Oh, server restart in 5 minutes. Okay, interesting. I guess I will be doing some talking in 5 minutes, huh? And of course there are like many more characters. You know, all this here. We have like Jada, who's currently, you know, vanished because of this girl Thea. There was like a little hiccup. She kind of went dark. She was having all this recurring dreams, and she's seeing people, and then she finally reached like a tipping point where she blacked out in a class, and then she did like a forbidden spell, which causes her to, like, you know, vanish. But you know, to a lot of people it seems like, oh my gosh, she is like, you know, ending her in some way, because they are like rivalry, you know. And then now the rest of the group, her gang, like all the other students were thinking like, oh my god, like she is, you know, one with the devil, whatever, you know, she's like dark magic, you know. I see Summer. But yeah, you know, now we're at a story where they are like getting really close. Now they are like looking at this person who could be the key, but they are like always sleeping, eternally sleeping. So so now with this side of the episode, they're trying to see how they can communicate with this person who is called Melanie, you know, who they've not really spoken to because they're always like sleeping. But they did know that their power has something to do with, you know, the dream, you know. Oh, how am I? I'm doing alright, you know. I know I'm trying to start my day a little earlier. You know, usually I don't, you know, if I were to do a weekend little stream doing this, it wouldn't be like this early. But here we are, you know. And then I didn't eat a lot because I wasn't super hungry, and I was like running out of time, you know. Because I don't want to like delay, you know, my schedule and everything. Anyway, so I just got on today trying to do a stream where I try to set up, you know, to film things. It's something that I started to do like a couple months ago, you know. Because I mean, I was gonna do this filming process myself, but I'm like, why not? You know, why not just, you know. Well, honestly, that is a mystery, you know. But for the others, that they assume that they are sleeping, you know, kind of. Well, the head is moving, so That is C. Also, I realized that the server is gonna reset in 2 minutes. So I probably shouldn't do a lot of like crazy thing. Let me move, just move some people around, you know, before the restart. Like, Aiden needs to be moved, you know. I hope this is right. Oh, now he's like 2 away, see? It's hard. Doing animation on the older version of Minecraft, it's a struggle. Yeah, they are sleeping, yeah. Yeah, they are sleeping indeed, you know. But, you know, they haven't really spoken to them, so that is the weird thing. And they're gonna figure it out, you know. We're gonna start with, you know, Thea looking them, you know. This is Thea, main character, you know. Ooh. So they're just like staring. I probably need to change Ren. Yeah, I mean, you know, some people, they like to sleep like that, you know. Not the best way to sleep, but you know. They're doing that. Okay, I think the server is gonna restart for a moment. Okay. Let me disconnect for now so that I don't lose any progress, you know. Anyway, let's chat for now while I wait for the server to restart, you know. Because the server apparently is gonna restart in 5 minutes. Which is like insane, you know. Oh, they must be lying to me, you know. Oh, now I can connect the server. Oh, it really is restarting. Well, I guess I was really on time, you know. Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna give me some time to wake my brain up, you know. Because I am still, honestly, you know, I could have slept more. So how is Zero? The voice of which again for Supernatural? Which one are you referring to? You know, like you mean the Zero that we have in the story? Or you're talking about something from like Supernatural Origins? I think. Confusion, you know. Just bobbing. Oh. I don't think there is Zero from Supernatural Origins. I'm assuming you mean Zoro. And to that, I don't know, you know. Actually, you know, ever since Origins has, you know, it's been years, you know. We do with different people from the group, you know. A few of them I still like keep in touch, you know. But it's hard, you know. Now I have my, you know, own stuff going on, like real life. So I didn't really keep up, you know. Maybe if there's ever like a reunion event or whatever, you know. I know it was a good time, you know. It was good while it lasted. But I still I chat with a few people. I think the most recent one I talked to recently was Brandon, who plays the amazing Bulba, you know. As you can see, you know. We're just playing games, you know. I guess that's one of the reasons how we were, you know, just to catch up with different people, you know. But you know, yeah, the group was cute and all, you know, while it was going on, you know. I do love that I was able to do a lot of things, you know, creatively. Oh yes. Well, you know, I have my charm. I do remember the character, Mr. Jackson. You know, he's pretty sexy, you know, sensual and slick. You know, with his black gold suit. You know, feels like a lifetime, honestly. Now that you're bringing this up, like moments, like long time ago. I am a fancy boy. Ooh. Okay. Now that the server is back on, I can film freely without any interruption. Well, that's what I hope, you know. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, maybe just this for now. Let's see. Yeah, it looks alright. I can maybe fix Bran a little bit. No, don't, no, that's okay. You know, I like that. I like that. I'm just doing this mindless thing, you know, like, you know, don't be silent. You know, I'm not here silencing anyone, you know. If I want to, like, you know, like, I didn't want anyone, I wouldn't have streamed, right? You know, so I'm here. So, um, I need you to, you know, be there to, you know, jot up my brain, you know, keep me alive, you know, because it can be like focusing on this, you know, it can be very mind numbing, you know. So please talk however you like, you know. Is it? What's your second favorite though? I mean, are you just like, do you also watch the other Origins series, you know? I did like Jackson though. He was cool. Did you watch any other of the Origin series, like outside of Supernatural Origins? Because we did have quite a lot of others ones, you know. I'm reading the script. I started watching those. Ooh, which one have you started? Okay, I'm gonna make him. Maybe I'm gonna make him tax or something. So I can do an angle of this, you know. A little laggy. Oh my god, you know, because I have so many models here now. Oh, well, it's not Origins, but you know, I appreciate that, you know. How are you enjoying then? I know it's taking forever to have an episode, but I'm trying my best, you know. Who am I targeting? I don't know who am I. Aw, what is your favorite part? Like, what's the favorite component that you really like? Oh. I'll be yawning. I'm just gonna do 4. I said 4. Oh my god, oh, I'm not pressing the right button now. You don't really have one yet. Well, whenever you do, let me know. I would like to hear, Okay, let me see how do I do this? Okay. Okay. I'm just doing a quick animation, And then, I know it seems confusing, but it will make sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Oh my god. Okay. Is it working? It better be working. Oh my god, have I been putting him on the phone too much? No, I mean he's talking to his man, like his boyfriend's gone, So like, he is trying his best to be there, but also he has other priorities, And I mean like, there are just some people in life that they just stick to the phone, isn't it, I mean, I'm sure you can tell some people in real life that you know of, It's just like love the phone so much, Maybe I can have it turn a little bit. But I mean, this is Starlighter. It's all a big universe, Unless there's another series that's called Starlight, then I'm sorry, Which I think there is, It's just another, like, for us, Dream On is just another extension. That's has still been ongoing for some reason, Hi Lexi, how are you doing? Wait, if I press this, will his head move? Oh, this is gonna be, I mean, he is typing, but it's gonna be like, it's gonna be interesting to edit this, and to be smart. Y'all need to be smart, I cannot let this happen. Maybe we would just not include him. We'll just not include him. It's too much work. Or maybe if I do something like that, Yeah. I don't know. Something like this would be fine, I guess, We're trying to avoid the phone, I'm trying to save myself in some ways, you know, so I don't lose my mind, you know. Okay, now back to Thea. You're a big fan of vampires. My character is, but I can be vampire sometimes. Ooh, well that's cool. You have freedom to choose between the two. You know, you must be very powerful. The character that you have. Okay, I think this is fine. You know? I mean, another angle would be here, but you know. But then no, Boba needs to sit back. Oh my god, you know. He's like sitting so up front. Oh wow, really? We love a hybrid character. It's like the best of both worlds. I forgot Echo is here. I mean, another angle could be this one, but you know, maybe I can try it. I can try after. This could be an angle too, but let's start with that one first, you know. Are any of them moving? I hope not, you know. He also has a curse laid upon him. Oh my god, what kind of curse? Also, I'm in filming mode, so you might not see things on the screen, but don't be worried. It's still happening, everything. It's known as the Purple Curse. And what does the Purple Curse do? I'm like intrigued. Okay, I messed something up. I need to fix it. Oh. Okay, anyway. Yes. But yeah, let me know what that purple curse means. Like, is it like literally like he's turning purple, or like it's just a metaphor, you know? Like a wind. Getting cut with a void sword, and how does one acquire such void sword? I'm trying to make it maybe a little wider. Oh, maybe too wide. Okay, this is perfect, you know. Me say perfect, but then I proceed to change the angle. See? Oh, this could be a cool shot, you know. I think. beast. He lent it to an alternate version of me. Oh. Well, that's very kind of the void beast for just landing. A lot of times you have to fight for it, huh? Let me make it more time set. Yeah, that would make more. That would be cuter. Time and make it a little less specific, you know. And the void beast is the one who mostly controls its infection. Oh, so he put the curse out, but he also holds the cure. Is that what you're saying? You know. Ooh, what are some ways to control it? Like by him or like some other people? Like a third party can control this too? Maybe a shot like this. Okay. No, where's Aiden? Okay, Aiden, your head needs to be a little bit more. You need to change your expression. Me questioning a little. Oh, he is questioning. Dang. Okay. Maybe I should make him a little like, nervous, kind of looking. You know. Knowing how to use the powers of purple curse. Okay, so what kind of power does it does? You know, like this purple curse just sound like, you know, sounds like a good and bad thing. You know, like it has its power, but it also has its drawbacks. Spawning infection blocks, hovering purple block. Ooh. Purple blast now. Ooh, purple mind control. That sounds really OP, honestly. I mean, I would know, you know. To control one's mind, it's always one of the best power. Makes you think people would actually want to get that, you know, curse, you know. Like, I am intrigued. Like, give me some of that purple curse. Oh, so like then the curse is not even really the curse at this point, you know? It's the power, the purple power, the strength. The blessing. You know? Okay, so Thea sing the slide. Find like a highlight my script. Interior, Thea's dorm room. Thea is looking down. What if everything is different? Okay. I'm supposed to make it night? Should I? The script said I should have made it night, but no, I can do it later. Oh, I feel like, yeah, you know, I mean, the power, you know, like, you know, it's on a, you know, same nature. Yeah, I can see it, you know. It's the good old days, you know. Recreating the scenes, you know. Oh, there's a hole here. I didn't even know that. Okay. Anyway, oh my god. Okay. Let me look at this. Thea's line is, what if the dream that everyone thought I was living in? We're good. So good that everything just makes sense. Okay. Okay. But once you get the purple scar and control it, you can no longer get rid of it. But if you can control it, then there's no reason to get rid of it, right? You know, like if you can control it, then it's just part of you, it's just part of your strength, you know? It doesn't sound like there's any drawback of getting, like, that would make you want to get rid of it, unless there is something bad. Even, like, is this still something bad I can get even if you control it? Okay, yeah, so no, yeah, so that's what I'm saying, yeah, like, it does sound like if you can control it, then it's a blessing. So I want it, and I will want to control it, you know? When you first get the scar, you at first can't control it. A voice somewhat speaks in your head telling you, oh. So it sounds like you have to fight against this voice, you know. if you fight against it, the curse, you control the curse becomes the blessing, the curse becomes the strength. That sounds really cool. Not me standing here, you know. Make it longer. Yeah. Ooh, filming a lot scene. Oh, part of your body corrupt themselves. Like, how so? What do you mean by corrupt the body corrupting? Like, becomes purple? Do a close-up shot of this. Oh, this guy's a Gemini. Ooh. Well, we don't want a bigger scar for sure, you know. Okay, that was filmed. Would I still want to wake up from all of it? I need her to open her eyes now, you know. Okay. I know it seems like I'm not filming much, but these are like in a monologue, so there's no head bobbing. Which, thank God, you know. Do I look like someone that wants to do more head bobbing? Absolutely not, you know. You're a vampire, your drool become purple. Oh my god. Ooh, not the ew, you know. Purple drool sounds disgusting. But the blood first will be stronger. So it's just like, you know, we'll become, you know, even more evil and everything, you know. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have her open her eyes. And if you're a demon, the only thing that would change would be your horns, wings, and ooh. That sounds like the demon, they got a better deal, huh? You know? Unless they don't have purple drool. That is only if you're allowed the voice to control you and use the power. That's true. That's true, you know. I guess if you let it control, then so if you let it control, if you control the curse, then if you're a vampire, so you're saying the jewel would not be purple anymore. So it will become purple at first, and then it will stop being purple once you harness the curse. Am I getting this right? So the purpleness is just gonna be temporary. Maybe I have to lower down back 5, you know. Do.
I might go forever, go for eons. Friend like you don't be on. Pull up in the Tesla, Elon. When I was a kid, I was a phenom.
If you use the power for good, if you're aware with your ears and eyes would change purple when you show the scar, but none of the best stuff would happen. So even if you have controlled the scar, like control the curse part of your body, there was still a small part that would be purple. Okay, like just a small bit, not like the entire, not like corrupted. So there will still be a little marking. Okay, why is she turning her body? Is she okay? Oh, that was weird. That was weird, but I guess it's fine. Okay, I mean, that's cool. I guess, yeah, having a little bit marking, that makes sense, you know? Even if you control the curse, because even if you control it, it's still with you, you know? Or maybe more. Okay, maybe I need a more closer. I feel like.
Collect for my seeds. Would have thought my name tree.
It's really harder for Marcus. It was part of team. Oh, so that's 2. Damn, you know. That sounds more like a struggle for sure.
Go for eons. Friend like you don't be on. Pull up in the Tesla, Elon.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I was a phenom. When I was a kid, I was a beast. I pull up, then I be gone. See ya.
But at least now he was able to control it, you know. It was just the process was hard, you know, to go through.
I caught you on a good day. I was doing fine, so fine. That was till she called me, telling me your lies, yeah. I give it all to you. Wasn't
Let's see the scene.
Baby, you're so cool. Guess it's no news. You would bring me heartache, but all is still in time, yeah. I could even the score. Fuck with your friend like you did mine, but you don't.
Oh, not him just appearing. Oh, sorry. I'm filming also, you know. So sometimes my mind drift, you know. That's why, you know. Oh my god, I can't click this thing. I think that scene is fine. I just... But in our roleplay, he was able to control it. He has scars on his arm and his purple ears, eyes, and only can move when he show. Okay. Well, that's good, you know. That feels like, you know, the compromise. A fair compromise, you know. Getting power, just a little bit of scar, you know. I'm just waiting for a scene. It's recording on my screen. Nemesis. I did use this song in Exposed, you know, which is an On Starlighter limited series, in case you're wondering. Hitsma. It's a demon. His dad is a werewolf. Ooh. Oh. So how come his little sister is a whole demon? Like, how does it... I guess it makes sense with genetics, I guess, also. You know, she just got all of the demon. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, though? Is it better to be a hybrid, or it's better to not? Like, if you were a child of this family, would you prefer to be a hybrid, or would you just want one of everything, you know? Oh, of course. I mean, I wouldn't expect someone who is 3 years old can harness the power, you know, to control it all. Like, it will be hard. So wouldn't it be like the curse would be really affecting, like very painful? Like, it will be corrupting because they weren't able to control it, or the sister doesn't have the curse. find a good angle, but like, hello. From the moment I met my roommate, well, I guess this is what it is. This is just a scene. I could just film it like this, honestly. From the moment I see. But used for evil, it is cursed, of course. But I assume the sister, being a 3-year-old, she's not really doing much harm, I assume, you know. But I assume it'll be harder since she's just 3 years old, you know. You know, like the brain function haven't fully developed and everything, you know, like it's hard to learn the way to control it, right? There's also nameless. Ooh, now what is the nameless? Okay, I think I'll start up here. I think I can just stay it here. Or this. I think this would be more natural a little bit, you know. The Nameless is the leader of Dark Side. Dark Dimension. Ooh. Where's Dark Dimension? Not rare. And what's so special about it? Like, what's the coolest thing from the dark dimension? Of course, you know, I love that concept, you know. Ooh. It's a little dangerous. Spooky. Oh my god. I forgot to stop recording. Dang it. I'm okay? I'm okay. Do I not look like okay? I'm okay. Oh my god, you know. As I said, you know, if I do space out, it's because I no, I just realized like wanna show I forgot to stop the recording, so it's like lasting forever. So I'm like, excuse me, you know. Oh wow, it's just fine. At least I caught it, you know, earlier. It's alright. Oh, I'm okay. It's like allergies, you know. I'm not like sick. It's just like annoying coughs, which, you know, I've seen doctors and everything. It's just, you know, it's just the weather. It's just, the air and everything, you know. But I swear I don't have anything, like... Because if there is, there will be medicine for it, and there is no medicine for it, you know. It's just like minor, like, irritation. So, like, mucus, you know, not clearing up. You know, it's just an annoying thing. But I'm alright, you know. Oh, I have a room models guy. What is the line? Especially when we're in a place. Oh. My dark side is named Castina. Ooh. And what do they do, you know, as Castina? You know, do they do anything differently? Especially when we're in a place where interaction with others feel necessary. Let me move Miss around a little bit. Okay. If you want, that is. What do you mean by that? Ooh. And is that where all the dark side content is gonna be? Does he do, like, is he also playing another character? Your boyfriend? Ooh. So what character did he play? Actually, one. Yeah, just film this. Ooh, a serial getcha. He plays himself along with Doc Cereal. I don't know how to say that, but you know, I think I'm butchering the name. But ooh, okay, you know, that's cool. You guys are doing all that, you know. It sounds like there's like a deep lore with it, you know. Like with all the things that you were able to explain to me even, you know. Like, you guys must have done a lot of like good world building. Ooh. When I get a chance, I'll definitely check it out, you know. Like what you talked about, like the purple curse, does sound really intriguing for sure. How long has it been? You know, how long have you been doing all that? Sounds like it has been a while because with how rich the story has been. We look at which part of the line I'm in, but somehow they made things first. I guess if the film is somewhere else, I guess things are a bit easier when you're here with it. The film that's somewhere else. Echo is shown standing next to Melanie. Ooh. No, that sounds good, you know, like a year ago, you know. That's a lot of time already, you know. go over the script a little bit. Some of the made things were, I mean, they probably wouldn't have still been here if they didn't. Well, I guess things are a bit easier when you're here with your twin. Unlike Melanie, Echo stays awake at most time, and I certainly interact. Okay. Well, of course, I love, you know, I watch people reacting to things, you know, of course, you know. I'm a big fan of the whole reaction thing, for sure. Maybe, you know, I've done it in the past. We don't really talk about that, you know. I've done some show reaction in the past in another channel, but I just didn't go through with it in the end. But I certainly love people. I love watching shows, and I love like reacting to it, you know. Like, and then I also like to see how people, you know, like viewing the same show, you know. What's the next part? They are sad, but despite that, they just both seem to be on their own little world, or more so, their own little dream. Probably filmed this somewhere else, not here. Okay. Melanie is still in a deep slumber. Okay. She's still in a slumber. Okay. So good. Perhaps the dream's so good that one would rather get lost in. We change the angle. Stereo. Oh my god. Wait, let me see. Okay. Let me pause this real quick. Oh, is my screen even here? You know. How much longer? I probably still want to stream for like at least 30 minutes, but okay. Let me be right back. You know, I want to use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Okay.
She gets so when she meets like someone flicking the beans. I'm burning up all these cheese like a 45 in me. My God, I wish you could leave, but my mama would be so sad.
I muted my mic. Anyway, oh, hello, I'm alive again. Just a little short bathroom break. Oh my god, break. Can't talk today. Anyway, let's swim a little bit more. I feel like I have a little bit more in me, you know. I don't want to give up just yet, you know. So what's the line? Memories then to wake up from that. I don't know, let's see. Put your hands up in the air. Okay, let me film this real quick. You may not see things on the screen right now because I'm filming, but you know. And to wake up from that. And to wake up from it. I mean, I wish I can sleep this much. Like the character. Like sleeping all day. Actually, I don't want that, you know? The back must hurt, right? You know? Anyway, this is the line where Ren is going to speak up. Finally, there's someone speaking a line. Ren will be like, oh my god, wake up, you know? So the line is wake up. Wake up. Oh my god, how much more freaking sleep do you need? Okay, so this is a red line. Okay. I got this. Do head bobbing. I thought I didn't have to do it this time. But I guess I was wrong. Wake up. Oh my god, how much more freaking sleep do you need? Okay, that's a simple line. I got this, right? Wake up. Oh my god, how much more freaking sleep do you need? I feel like I messed the last line. How much more freaking sleep do you need? Okay. Wake up. Oh my god. Ah! It's always a head bobbing, so hard to do. Oh my god, you know. Wake up. Oh my god. How much more freaking sleep do you need? I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if it flows well. Ah. Oh really? Okay. I'll also be like live for like, you know, 25 to 30 minutes. So let's hope, you know. So I guess a little work done. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about this head bobbing. One more time, you know, I might be regretting this, but I feel like I can do better, you know. Wake up. Oh my god. Wake up. Oh my god. How much more freaking sleep do you need? Okay, I think this is a little better. Yeah, I think so. At least I feel like I gave more in the performance. Okay. So she needs to be angry. So let's give her angry skin. Now that's an angry skin. Up. Okay, 61. Okay. It's all about math, you know. A squint. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Wake up. Okay, too soon. 78, you know. Oh my god, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I did heard all about it. Keeps my mind awake, you know. It's interesting, you know. While I'm just, you know, filming this, you know. been really helpful, you know. So I'm so glad you're here, you know. Learn all about, you know, the purple curse, the dark dimensions, and everything, you know. I think maybe it's better if it's just a. Anyway, I'm multitasking, so. Oh, where did the music go? Dang, you know. Is it? I mean, I'm not really speaking to it. Maybe that's why. I'll try. Speak a little closer. Is this better? Oh my god. Cause now I don't want the mic to block my, you know, my screen, you know. So I'm trying my best. But thanks for letting me know. Okay, so really? I didn't know that mine is that low, you know. Yes, I know, of course, you know, I recognize the name, you know. Well, nice to meet you both, you know. What's the line? I'm like, line. The line is wake up. Oh my god. How much more freaking sleep? Okay, so maybe not as angry like this. Oh my god, I did the thing where I'm still recording. Oh no. Keep doing that. So I'm doing maybe like Ren will lift the hand up, you know. I mean, I don't know. The vision is coming along. Let me see. I hope. Let's see. Too slow. Okay, maybe Ren needs to lean forward a little bit. Aw. Well, you know, I really appreciate the invitation. I wish I had the time. You know, I'm so swamped. I'm doing this, you know, and on top of that, I have like 2 jobs, you know. So like, I wish I have a million times. You know, even this, my series that I'm working on, taking forever. You know, I wish I had the time. You know. But I trust and believe that, you know, whatever you guys are doing, you guys are killing it. Because from the sound of it, it sounds like you know, you guys have done a lot of hard work, and the world building sounds amazing, and like, you know, the mechanics, you know, the features that you told me was like very detailed and very like, you know, intriguing. The animation mod that I'm doing? You mean this one? It's Blockbuster. Sleep. Yeah, Blockbuster. But if you are playing on a newer Minecraft version, then it would call BBS, which is also made by the same person, I believe. Yeah. And MC Horse, and it's really good. The newer version is easier to use. This one is a little more tedious because I'm still filming on Minecraft 1.12.2, but there's a newer one where I also uses it, and it's way simpler. Animating, honestly, so hard. Like, it's, even now I know what I'm doing is still a long, dreadful process. It's probably not really worth it, but you know, here I am doing it, you know. And that is the tea, you know. Let's see if this is good. So I got this line, you know. Okay, I think the animation is done for this part. I just need, obviously, Thea to turn to turn to Ren when this all happens, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Everything probably need additional help. You know, I also have people help me out. The skin, I've got Becca do a lot of the base skin. I mean, obviously you do have to pick up some skills. Like for me, I also, even though I don't really design the base skin, I learn how to edit the skin, like changing the expression, applying like HD elements on it. So, but it's just, you know, it's always painful at the beginning because, you know, it's like a learning curve, you know. The start is always the hardest, you know. Ooh, I've not heard of that, you know. What version are you playing on, you know? I bet you're playing a newer version though, right? I think it needs to be slower. Oh, yeah. So you probably have way better mods, you know. I assume even the Blockbuster, if you try to do it, the new version, way better interface. With an add-on called cosmetic items. Yeah, because I still play it as such an old version, you know. So it's hard for me. Maybe the 45, you know. It's a lot of trial and error for animating, you know, obviously. Like this is 80. I'm doing math. Oh my god. 40. You tried Blockbuster once. It's a lot of like, you know, you have to make sure like you got the tick right, you know. 20 ticks is 1 second, you know. It's kind of like frame, you know. And then how long you want the animation to be. And then how smooth you want it to be, like the interpolation, you know. And like honestly, they are math, you know. Like I have to constantly think about, you know. Yeah, that's a little tip, you know. Yeah, 20 ticks is 1 second, so yeah. So if you only give like 1 tick, 2 ticks, then like you are not giving enough time, you know, because it's not even a full second. So obviously if you make some animation, yeah, it's a different system that they use, you know. You will get there, you know. It's long, but if you decide to put in the work, watch all the tutorial, you know, on just, and most importantly, practice yourself, you know. You could get better at animating. I mean, when I first started, I know nothing. Ooh, what's something cool? Oh. Oh my god, how did your family react? Did they like it? I hope they enjoyed it, you know. Okay, I think this scene is good. Oh, finally, at least I got one scene done. Okay. You might not see a lot of things on the screen right now because I'm filming right now. They thought it was cool, but it was nothing compared to your life. Well, no. Don't compare, you know, yourself, you know, to others. You know, you should, you know, look at how much you have achieved, you know, and what you have done. That's something to be celebrated for, you know. And if you decide to keep putting in the time, you know, you could also. I mean, this it took me years, you know. So now I'm doing this, and which also allowed me to also work another job where I work for another, you know, YouTube channel where I make, you know, animated shorts, you know, in Minecraft. So, you know, and I started with nothing, no knowledge too. So it's all like from practicing, trying myself, learning. It's a tedious job though. Oh my god, not the ads, but also oh my god, the ads? Yeah. Surprise, you know, YouTube placing ads. That's insane, you know. Anyway, I just finished filming this one line. No, don't apologize. You know, I was like that too. I was like that a lot. Actually, I do compare myself, you know, in the past. But I guess as you know, as one grows old, they evolve, and I guess I don't do that as much. You know. I know, not the ads. You know, but it's also money. You know, so many subscriptions, so many premium from all kinds of platforms, like, you know, and we don't make enough to support all that, you know. Okay, let me move on to this other line. So this is a zero line. Alright, well, I hope we see you soon. I might, you know, wrap it up in like 5 to 10 minutes. So, you know, because, you know, it's been almost 2 hours, you know, and I need my refresher, you know. Okay, zero slide. Let me look at zero. Okay, sir, you will not look at your phone anymore. Alright, enjoy your fair. You know, honestly, perfect timing. I'm like literally like wrapping it up in like a couple minutes. So thank you for sharing all the series, all the information about the series and everything. I really enjoyed it, you know. Listening to it, you know, keeps my mind alive, you know. Got me thinking. Okay, let me say this last line. Well, looks like this will take a while. I'm gonna go FaceTime Gray, okay. Well, looks like this is gonna take a while. I'm gonna go FaceTime Gray. Let's see if it works. Oh really? I am really glad to hear that. You know, we did take our time, you know, me and my team, you know, when we were designing this character, we did, you know, think about it, you know. Well, so it's gonna take a while. So Gray is gonna say, well. So you now see the hat is bobbing a little bit now, you know. Well. And then by 35. Go ahead, you know, I would love to see like fan arts of everything of the series. If I don't know if you're on my Discord server, we do have a fan art channel, and I literally just react to one of the fan art that was made for a character like literally just earlier. So and I love them, you know, people are so creative, and if you do one, I would love to see it, you know. I just love seeing all that, you know. It just makes me happy, you know, that y'all like, you know, love the character as much as I do and intrigued by them, and you know, create, you know, cute fan arts, whether it's, you know, alternate versions of them or like based on what happened in the series, you know. So yeah, I will be seeing that. Clock Len, you know. Is that how, that's how I say your name, right? You know, I don't want to butcher it, you know. Let me know if I did it wrong. My Discord, you know, let me see if I can find my Discord link, you know. Yes. Of course, let me put my Discord channel like this, so I thought I have it on my description. Do I not have it in my description? I think I do. I think it should work, you know. That's how you'll be able to connect with me and all the other people. Oh, why does his hat looks like that? His hat looks crazy now. Oh, his hat looks tilted, like the heck, you know. Yeah, let me know if you join the server and everything. I'll check later, you know. I do need a break after this, you know. My mind is fried doing all this animation, you know. Well, maybe this is not the right emotion, you know. Maybe this. Maybe I can make it like 62. Well, take a while. Oh, too soon. Let's see. $82. Okay. That is just, I mean, that doesn't really matter. That is just what is showing behind. As long as when I'm in the present, when I'm here, he is fine, you know. Okay, let me just do this final part of this. I think I want him to... I hope it's not gonna look broken, you know. Ah! Animation, look at his arm now, it's broken, you know. And then should I move the phone? Ooh, we love that username, you know. Love a broski. I hope it looks good, you know. But I mean, if it doesn't look good, then I'll just like I'll do it later again, you know. Because right now it's not giving, you know. I don't think it's giving right now. I'm concerned. All right. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up too. I think if it doesn't look good. He doesn't even lift his thing. Where's his arm? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. It's not giving. I'll have to... I will figure this out later. Anyway, you know, I'm gonna take a break. It's been great. You know, I really appreciate y'all who come here to talk and everything. You know, keep me company. I really appreciate that. But anyway, I am gonna go for now. So I hope you guys have a really lovely day. And I hope you enjoyed. Alright, anyway, I will see you guys soon. Bye.